If you're going through a bit of a rough patch at the moment, if you feel like you've hit a wall with your goals, if you're just feeling a bit unmotivated, then I really hope today's video helps you out. I'm going to be sharing my top tips to help you get back on track and get moving again in any area of your life that you feel like you've kind of got a bit down in the dumps with, so I hope they help. My number one tip is to get organised. This is the first thing I do when I know I'm in a slump and I need to pull myself together, because whenever I'm in this mood and in this rut, everything around me like slips, and I can tell like in my environment how my mindset is. So I like to tidy my room because it's probably a tip. I like to clean up, and I just like to get everything organised. So I organise my desk, I'll like get all my admin tasks done, and all those little things like that that really build up in times like this, because you might be procrastinating more, you might just not be as productive and kind of in a slump and just putting everything off. Really clearing your space will help clear your mind. I know it's cheesy, but it's so true. Which leads me on to my second tip. Once you've got organised and you're kind of ready to roll, then sit down and make a list and just have a brain dump. You know, you can journal your thoughts, you can have a little rant, you can make a huge list of the next steps that you know you need to take to get moving again. They could be the smallest things, or you could even like have a creative brainstorming session and think about some really big things you want to achieve. Just take like a good 5, 10, 15 minutes to have that time to yourself to get everything out. My third tip is to schedule it in. So if you feel motivated or in a rut or down in the dumps, you'll probably find that you've just not been spending as much time really committing to your goal and really showing up for yourself every day. And scheduling it in your calendar and your diary is the easiest way to keep yourself accountable. So I like to, for example, maybe look at my week and schedule in a meeting, maybe organise to see a friend, book a gym class, literally whatever you have to do to pep yourself up again and to get something in the diary that is going to hold you accountable to showing up for yourself and showing up for the things you want to do. That is the quickest and easiest way to commit to yourself again, because you've probably found that you've not even looked at your calendar, or you might not have even bothered to attempt to organise anything, or you know, try and book in meetings with important people or whatever else. So get those things in your calendar and get yourself like focused on the future and what's to come and the next steps that you're going to take to move towards your goals again. My fourth tip is to take it slow and steady. And you'll probably be tempted, once you feel motivated again, to just smash everything and go hell for leather and not take any breaks and do 16-hour days or whatever else. And for some people that works, whatever, do your thing. But for most people, consistency is key, and you need to find a way to fit your goals into your lifestyle and into your daily schedule, because you're just not going to stick to moving towards them long term if what you're trying to do is unrealistic. And when you're honest with yourself and you really think about it, the best things in life happen gradually over time. So don't focus on this like overnight success or really short-term wins. Just try and focus on the bigger picture and the overall goal, and as long as you're taking baby steps to move towards that, you're going to get there. And my fifth and final tip, and this is a huge one, is do not beat yourself up. This is probably the easiest way to stay stuck in a rut. If you're just constantly beating yourself up every time you have a setback, every time you skip a workout, every time you get rejected by a client, whatever is related to your goals, if you beat yourself up constantly, you're always going to end up stuck in a rut because you're just not lifting yourself up and giving yourself the pep talk and the boost that you really need in those times. You are human and you are going to make mistakes, and mistakes are actually the things that we learn from. And if you can view setbacks and mistakes and small failures along the way as opportunities to learn, you're just going to have a much more positive view of life in general, but you're not going to be down in the dumps so much if you do hit these times where you just can't be bothered for a week, because it happens to everyone. So just be kind to yourself. And in the same vein of being kind to yourself, like I mentioned, don't just go hell for leather once you do feel motivated again. It's really tempting to just put blinkers on and feel like you have to make up for lost time or whatever else. But make sure your schedule is balanced, making time for things like self-care, so making sure you get enough sleep, looking after yourself physically. If you're feeling good inside and out, then you're going to be able to turn up for your goals every single day. So this video was as much a reminder for me as it is for you. It happens to all of us. Be kind to yourself and just get back up and carry on going. That's all I will say. Do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you want to see more quick tip, like motivational type videos like this in the future. Let me know any specific topics you want me to talk about. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in my next one.